Good morning, everyone. This is Tanya at Sidegigcrafts. Welcome back. It's good to have you here this morning. This is a lovely, what day is it? Tuesday? And I'm happy you're here. So I wanted to come on today. I did this video for you guys yesterday. Did not post it. I wanted to show you guys that not everybody with their wonderful videos, always things go smoothly. Yeah, so yesterday for me was a fail, and I came on to tell you about it. So I'm making a Christmas present, and I actually went through and covered all these composition notebooks, and I had some gappage, so I added some washi tape. They turned out beautiful, and I'm super happy with them, but I had a heck of a time. I was measuring and gluing, my glue messed up. All these things, and I had to cover the gaps, and yeah, because my cuts weren't straight, all kinds of fun things. I actually was spilling glue all over the place. I was like, okay, it's just gonna be one of those days. So my idea is I've put all these composition notebooks together, and I'm going to put them in one hardcover book. I'm going to use some elastic bands to actually tie them into the book so that they can be removed. This is going to be a gift for a writer on my gift list. And so when I measured and made this gorgeous cover, I was so proud of it. I was almost done, even though the glue was soggy and everything was just going wrong. Things were crooked. I had to figure out how to fix it and adjust it. And you can see here, not perfect. But when I put it together, look what I did, you guys. I totally measured wrong. There's nothing I can really do to fix. Actually, I just thought of something I could do to fix that, but I don't think I'm going to do it that way. It's like I just figured it out, but actually that's a really good idea I've got in my head right now. But I think it would alter it completely different than what I want to do. And now I'm really thinking I might be able to salvage this after all. So I think I can do it. I was going to make a new cover with you guys today, but I think I'm going to show you how I plan to fix this. I think I'm going to do it. Oh my gosh, I've never done this before, but I think I can. I'm going to make a piece that goes from the back and wraps up the front and then over and then close it that way. Yes. I think that'll work. And if I actually have, so these will be tied in with the leather. So I'll have to do, I'm waiting for that delivery from Amazon. I'll show you how I do that when it comes in. But I think I'm going to save this project with the cover that I have and not rebuild it. I think I can do it. It's just about a hinge or two. Okay. All right. I've got this. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to need to do. All right, I was going to totally redo this. I was like, I'm getting on. I'm going to say, hey, nobody's perfect. And then we're going to fix it. But we're going to fix it a different way than I'd actually intended. Okay, I'm excited now. And I can use this blue piece that I had wanted to. No, I can't. It's too short. This one too short. This one's too short too. That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Hang on. I just need my tools. This isn't what I was going to do. So I got to find a couple things since we're recording now. I need a ruler. I do need a ruler. I have one right here. I've got like 3 of them on my desk right in the immediate area. I just don't know where they are. Let's measure this. See what I did, why I measured it small? I measured from here to here because that was the paper I was cutting prior to just to fit this. I forgot to add this on, so I didn't get the whole width. So what I need to do, this needs to extend out to at least, I'm going to go to 7 3/4. Ooh, I don't want it wobbly though. That's 7.5 though, total. Yeah, we're going to go to 7 3/4. So what I need to do to extend that, this is six and 3/4. So I need an inch. I need 1 inch on the back side of this to hinge it. Okay. I got this. Let me show you how we're going to fix it. So in my bin, oh, maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't throw those out. Okay, hang on a second. In my bin, I have trash bits, but I have saved some of the board that I used yesterday, and I think this might be just enough. Okay, let me get the height on here first. So we're working efficiently. The height on this was the height on this is 10 inches. I remember that now. Okay, so I'm gonna need okay, 10 inches here. I'm excited now. I'm not gonna have to start over. I didn't waste the paper. Okay, so I need an inch on the back. Right, an inch on the back is what we decided. And if this isn't gonna work, I'm gonna have to scrap it and start over, but I think it will. And then I'm gonna need the spine was 2.5. So I'm gonna need just over 2.5 for that. So I'm gonna go 2 and 5/8, 2 and 5/8. That adds another 1/8 of an inch. I'm gonna go 2 and 6/8. Okay, and then I'm gonna need one more for the front cover. Should have some more. I should. And if not, I'm gonna find something similar because this is all gonna be covered anyway. We're gonna use this one. This is a little bit thicker, but that's all right. What did I say? 2 and no. This is the front cover. Okay, so that's the bottom. Okay, so I know that the back flap I needed to add an inch, so it's going to be at least an inch, and I'm going to go 2 inches on this one. It's going to cover a little tiny bit of the bird. I think that's okay. I'll go slightly under, like 1 7/8. And this is not a tutorial, so if I'm going kind of quick, I didn't cut this one to 10. It's just because, I mean, you didn't see yesterday, so you won't know the measurements for that one, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix it. Might as well show you that. Because you know what? Fixing our mistakes, I'm going to hold on to those just in case I need them for something, is equally important to creating, right? Because sometimes that happens and we need to figure out ways around it, ways to fix it. I'm going to need some of this craft paper. Got plenty. Trust that. And if I could find the scraps to it that I used yesterday, it would be even better. But of course that's not going to be that easy. No, it's too small. Actually, they're probably all too small. We're going to get another page. Okay. So here's my thought. Here is my thought. I'm going to have to do, let's see, this is the back. This one's the spine. This one's the front. And we're going to cover them just like we would a book. Okay. Because that's what we're making. Now, hopefully I'll have a little better cooperation with my supplies today and with my brain to think it through. Yeah, I don't know what the struggle was yesterday. Yesterday was really crazy. I've not had that much trouble in a minute. And then to get all the way through, and I was kind of disappointed because I couldn't find my cord to finish the book binding. And I searched and searched and searched, couldn't find it. And I finally just turned off the recording and deleted it. I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to waste people's time with this. This is ridiculous. I don't want to waste your time. So I'll just do a project share when it's done. So that's what I thought I was going to do today, is share my project and then fix it. You know, make a new bookbinding and start over on the outside portion. This is leaking because I didn't put my lid on right. All right, that's not a good way to start. But this will work out great, I think. I'll give it a try. You know, if all else fails, I'll go back to square one. Whatever. It's just time and materials, right? It's not a waste, it's learning. If nothing else, it's learning. We got to do that too. That's part of the process. You guys, forgive my dirty fingernails, nasty. I've been spray painting cups and getting orders out. And in that process, I have some hydro dips I've been doing. So I've got paint everywhere. Look at my hands. It's everywhere. And I try to use, I use acetone to get most of it off, but it doesn't always come off very well. And I know that's not good for me, I don't need it. I don't need to hear it, I know. But, and then a lot of it will come off, of course, in the shower, but some of it still sticks. And it takes a couple days to come off. I wash my hands all day at work, like it still stays. Go. I'm wondering if I can just fold this over. Is that too? Yeah, it's not wide enough. That's okay. We're gonna go this way. I think it will be wide enough when I fold everything over. Okay, and then we're gonna miter the corners. Been a hectic week. I've got my cup orders completed for the ones that are due this week, so they'll be shipping out today. Very exciting. And I've got 2 more orders I'm working on, but those just happened a couple days ago, so I've got some time on those. Want to get them out as quickly to Christmas as possible because they're most likely Christmas gifts, but you know, it's a 2-week notice turnaround, and I don't know if they're gonna make it. They should have shopped sooner. But I'm gonna try my best to get them out on time to them. Well, I don't mean on time. It will be on time. But it would be nice if I could get them to them by Christmas, wouldn't it? Even though it's above and beyond. But that's me. I try. This one. Yes, I have a writer on my Christmas list. This person loves to write. I think this is going to be a good, fun gift. I think they will like it. I think they will appreciate it. I should have folded that one first. This cardstock it's actually called chipboard in the packaging. I got this from Hobby Lobby. It's really sturdy paper. I'm definitely gonna have to get some more of it when the next time I find a sale. I'm trying not to spend right now, so I don't need it yet. But when I do, I will be keeping this in my stash because it's great paper. Super thick. It's thick enough that I'm having trouble, you know, it has trouble sticking from time to time. Tape doesn't work very well with it because it's too strong. It just wants to unfold. So it's got to be glued. Ooh, I almost messed that up. Okay, so this side I'm not going to fold over. And the reason is because that's where I'm going to attach it to the back of the book. I'm going to attach it this way so that it hinges right back on there. Okay, that's what I'm going to do right now. So I don't forget. Super important. Don't forget. this hinge just needs to be strong, so I gotta make sure that glue is good and covered everywhere. Come on, glue. Because of my spillage yesterday, well, I say spillage, I made puddles and used them because I couldn't get glue out, and which I'm struggling with again today. And so I had to make puddles and use it that way. But it's clogging, but there's nothing clogging it, if that makes sense. I know it doesn't, because I couldn't figure it out yesterday. So let's just kind of keep this on here for a minute. And then this one, actually, see, I think I'm going to hinge it this way too, on the inside too. I won't need this whole piece for that though. Use a smaller one. I'm gonna hinge it this way. And then put decorative paper over this side. Let's cut this to 10 inches. First, let's cut this down this way so I can trim it to 10 inches. Fold it. I think I'm gonna use, my scoreboard is lost. My scoreboard fell to the back of the shelf. It's on the floor behind the shelf. So I need to get it today because it would be very useful. Okay, so this hinge is gonna go here. Gonna drive me crazy, you guys. It's going to. I'm gonna use yesterday's method because for whatever reason, I think I'm gonna have to run that nozzle through hot water to get it cleaned out. Whatever's going on is just not working out for me. So we'll just brush it on this way. Here, let's fold this up so we can get it right in the corner. Goodness, I think my ice machine is working. Somebody's getting ice out of the freezer and it's just pouring out. Make sure that's nice and connected. I'm going to put some washi over that too, just to kind of keep things cohesive. Since I've got it throughout the book, it'll look nice, and I see that my paper is a little bit crooked, so I think that'll work nicely. I kind of want to put a tuck or two in here as well. Probably laid that flat to do that. Yes, we'll lay that flat because otherwise it's going to be too tight and it won't open, is what I'm feeling. But now that it's down, we'll train it to go back up. Okay, there we go. And what I think I did, oh yeah, see what I did? I forgot about this seam right here. which that actually works out. So what we're going to do here is just go ahead and apply some extra glue, and we're going to fold it on both seams because this paper actually went over both. Didn't even think about that, but it worked out just fine. That'll keep both of them strong. Barely goes over. And that's perfect. We'll just train it. Okay, then we're going to need one over this one. Keep it strong as well. So let's cut this paper to 10 inches. And we're going to trim it up a little bit too. We'll just go to 2 inches on this one. Not too worried about it being straight as long as it's on there correctly. Could use Tyvek as well, but this is going to show kind of, well, the way I'm doing it, it's going to show. So Tyvek won't work because that would be not pretty. I want it to look nice. So. I don't think that's ice that I'm hearing. I think that's something else. I don't know what that is. I think it's my blender. I think somebody might be making a smoothie. That's what it is. It was ice and now, okay, that's what it is. Somebody's making a smoothie. So what is all that noise? Gotta learn new sounds when people start living with you. You're not used to the sounds that they make. We're planning to make some Christmas cookies today, and I want to get my Christmas tree finally decorated. It's up and it's pretty, but it doesn't have any decorations on it yet. It has a few things on it, but it's not decorated with all the fun decorations. So that's on my plans today since I'm not working. I've got to do a couple errands, but other than that, we're good to go. I wonder if you guys can hear all that noise. It's funny. Okay. Now, I need to find a piece of paper I want to put over this. And I'm thinking I may just get one to go over the whole thing so I don't have to fuss with matting and all that stuff. Maybe this scrap actually fits about perfect, except for this part, which I can put another scrap on. I think I'm going to do that. We'll use this one up. What's this one? The bird. I could put the bird there. That's pretty. Should we put the bird there? That's the back, and it's going to flip. That's the part that's going to flip up over the book. No, I think we're going to keep the inside kind of plain. Got the birds on the outside. I've got the bird on the, also on the book, or on one of the composition books, so. We'll keep the inside pretty plain. So yeah, hopefully this fix-it job will work and be just as great as I had originally anticipated. Actually, I think it's going to be better. See, sometimes these mix-ups or these mess-ups happen for a reason, and sometimes you end up with something way better than you'd intended. And I'm hoping this is one of those times. I think it is. And I think it will hold the composition books in better than I had originally planned, making it a much more sound book structurally. Make sure my corners are nice and glued. If I'm working a little off camera, I apologize. I know this is a little bit bigger than my surface here. All right, we're gonna have to train those corners, but I'm not ready yet. Should we put something? See, I have this. I could put that there. I could put a thin strip of it, of blue. I really love the blue, and I don't have it anywhere in here. And I'm kind of thinking maybe I should. This one's already cut. Let's just stick it in there. Let's just make it happen. Where's that other crease? It's over on this side. This is just, okay. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Hello.
I made you a smoothie.
Oh, sweetie, I don't need one.
Well, it's too bad I made you one.
What kind of smoothie?
Chocolate banana peanut butter.
Oh yeah, I do need that. Yeah, thank you.
Of course.
Just set it right there next to my coffee.
Okay, you have options now.
Oh my goodness, can you bring me a soda too? Maybe some ice water?
Yes, right away.
Please don't. I don't have room. Thank you.
Yes.
That was so nice. So you guys, those of you who debate teaching your kids to cook young, please do. This is what happens when you teach your kids to cook young. They start learning how to make things that they enjoy. Mind you, she's not young anymore, but she's learned how to make this smoothie years ago. My kids learned to cook young. I was talking, and the reason why I say that, I was talking to some coworkers yesterday, different generation than me. You know, well, one of them's just a few years younger than me, but obviously we were raised differently because she's very, very set on what her jobs are and how she, you know, her kids don't do this and they don't do that, and she does it for them. And then another one was quite a bit younger, and she's like, no way, I won't do that. I'm like, what? Oh, so good. But they don't cook, and I just don't understand. You know, I was taught to cook when I was very young, and I love it. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it more when people cook for me. But we learn so much when we shoot. The earlier we start these kids out learning these things, the more they'll be able to take care of themselves later. I'll tell you what, all of my kids cook, and they are really good at it. You know, that seam is right there, right? It is, because it was right before that. So where does it want to bend for me? Where is it going? Oh, okay, that wasn't glued real well. Okay, so this might be another one of those days, you guys. Oh, I feel it. There it goes. Part of the problem is because I did the glue that way, some of it's a little bit mushy, and it's sticking and getting firmer in places where it wouldn't have normally. So working with my materials a little differently today. There we go. Now we're getting it trained. Now we're getting it. So this is going to be bunching a little because of that other seam, and I think that's all right, but yeah, what was I saying? So teach your kids to cook, my goodness. Working at the grocery store like I do, I meet so many people that it's funny because they come in and looking for things. A lot of the people that I work with have never even tasted an avocado. Like, what? How is that even possible? How is it even possible? Did I do this wrong? Oh my gosh, what did I do? I did not do it wrong. Okay, so this is the inch that it extended. So this is where it needs to fold. And then I have the binding, or not the binding, but the flap is 2 inches. So there's another seam here. And a lot of these kids don't know how to cook. It's just a crazy to me, you know? It's just so different. And I think that's a generational thing. I don't think that's a location thing. I think that we get busy and, you know, we don't cook as much at home as we did years ago when I was a kid. And, you know, fast food is everywhere, so it's just as easy sometimes to just stop and get something. And we're forgetting to teach our kids some of these skills. I'm so glad my kids learn to cook because, you know, they need to. Helps them save money. And this did not work. Oh, yep, it did too. It's like, this didn't work the way I expected it though. Yes, it did. This is what I was aiming for right here. Okay, so that back, I'm gonna have to glue it a little bit better because it came up when I was working. This is what I was aiming for. So this is how it's gonna look. This back piece is actually part of, now this is a little bit rough. And for that case, what I would do different next time is go ahead and just mat it so it's not all stressed on one piece of paper, but that's okay. This is a learning, oops, I'm scoring the wrong part, the learning process. Never having done this before. I'm trying to get those to flatten out. Just bend where I need it to. Okay, now I know that this part lifted right here. See how that lifted? I'm gonna put some more glue there because I did not want that to lift. This has got to be held really good right here. Put that back on there. Need a wipe. So we'll let that sit for a minute. Try to get some of this glue up off the desk so I don't make a mess on my project. All right, let's taste this smoothie while we're at it. Yum, yum. She said it was chocolate, peanut butter, banana. It is yummy. My favorite flavor smoothie of all times. Now, how am I gonna do this part? I think I'm gonna go ahead and incorporate this blue on here. Like I was originally, especially since I put some inside. I think what I wanna do is kind of layer it on top of these others because there's no gappage or matting in between these. So I think that's how I want to do this part again. Something similar at least. And let's see if I have another strip. I know I do. I could just do this one and then put this one over it, or put this one, or put this one. The front is actually going to cover, oh, I can't test it yet because we're still gluing. Well, wait. Yeah, I should be able to bend it So what I think I did, I glued this too tight, so it's gonna be having trouble bending. Oh, no, what am I doing? I keep doing that. It's not supposed to bend. That's not the one that's supposed to bend. This is the one that's supposed to bend. I'm bending the wrong one. Okay, so if I put this one this way, it's going to be, I think I like this one here. I do. I think I like this one here. Cut this at 10 inches. Glue it on there. Is it too thick? Yes, of course it's too thick. I knew that it was going to be too thick. I already tested it. This one is 1 6/8 thick, I believe it was. So we will cut it at 1 6/8. I apologize, I know I'm off screen. Hang tight with me for a minute. My space is getting small. All right, let's put this here. I messed that up again. I folded it again. It was perfect and I folded it. What am I thinking? So I'm having trouble, but I'm not. I'm making trouble. I'm making the problem my own self. All right, we're not going to cover this part. We're going to leave that alone, okay? But this one, kind of thinking that might be too much, though. I do kind of like it there. It looks like vegetables. I don't want to do vegetables. How about this? Would actually work because it's kind of the same, but I think what I'll do is cover, yeah. I don't know how to explain to you what I want to do, so I'm just going to do it. I'm just doing it. Do some patching work. So glad I have more glue. This is just about empty bottle. Which I never go through this quickly, but when you use this process, that's what happens. Okay. There we go. And then this one is going to be two and a quarter inches by 10. And I'm going over this seam again because I wasn't supposed to fold it, and I'm just gonna make it, actually I'm gonna make it 2.5. 2.5 by 10. I kind of want this faded edge on here because it's cool. And that'll help secure that back where it wasn't supposed to bend. And I bent it anyway. Again. I had it just the way it was supposed to be. What was I thinking? All right, so we're gonna make this one go just like that. Now it will need to bend here, but it's not supposed to bend here because that is the right? That's the extension, so it's not supposed to be bending here. I wish I could lay this flat. I can't. Try. Once again, I'm coming in with the silicone brush. If you don't have one, you should get one because this is so nice and you don't ruin paintbrushes this way. You can spread things evenly. Cleans up super simple. No ruined paintbrushes. I love it. Works great for glue. Mod Podge, all that good stuff. All the good stuff. Okay, so we're going over that seam. And we're going to lay this flat. So this is the only piece I actually mounted that way. And I'm okay with that. That's going to be the front flip over. So it needs to bend well. And it should be set off different than the rest. So that's fine. So this is the part I'm not supposed to bend, and I keep bending. This is the part that's supposed to bend right here. This part. Okay. So we'll slowly do that because we've got to get that paper trained on the other side. So we'll go this way and then this way. And I don't like that at all. But I'm gonna leave it. I think I'm gonna leave it though, because I can decorate this border just fine. Some washi or something on there. I can make that work, so I'm okay with it. Ooh, I have some trim that would look nice. Maybe not trim. Got to keep in mind my recipient and what they would like, right? Okay, so let's put a little more glue here because it's coming up. Right here. You guys might not be able to see it, but I sure can. And then it's coming up a little bit right here. Kind of goosh it into that little corner there. We'll use that wipe. Clean it up and hold it there if I have to, if I must. Okay. We're getting somewhere. I'm not liking this inside piece, but you know what? I'm not going to stress too much over it. It'll be fine. I think it'll be okay. So once that elastic comes, I'll be able to tie those in. These books will go here. This will go here. I think that's beautiful. I think what I'm going to do also, I'm going to put some Velcro closures on here to help hold it shut. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty cool. I think that worked out nicely. Yeah, with the Velcro closures on there. And then what I'll do is This will leave, he's going to have some room to add papers in and stuff too. And I think with this side kind of folding like it is and kind of bending and not quite perfect here, I think that's kind of nice. It's going to add some rugged. In fact, I think I'm going to just kind of train it to be a little bit rounded. I think that's going to work nice. Put some more glue in there. All right, I've got some Velcro closures, or shoot, I think I only have one. Only have one. Well, that's getting one. I think that's my last one. That'll work. Because what are we doing? We're not shopping. Or trying not to. I'm not going to shop for a whole Velcro package for just one closure. So we'll do this one, and then I'm going to probably use a leather tie to wrap around when it's done. I think that'll be nice too. Yes, I'm excited. This is turning out really cute. So you guys, thanks for hanging out with me today. We're almost done here. For now, I've got to I got to wait for Amazon to deliver the elastic cord, of course. And I will get that part done and show you how that works, as well as the leather. If I decide to do the leather tie, I'll show you that too. Okay, now this placement is important. It's really important to get this right. And it's gonna go there, I've decided. That Velcro closure, okay. So I will definitely be back to show you how that works out, because I think that's going to help hold it shut better. The Velcro closure, of course, will keep it shut, but I think the leather will definitely, oops, add a touch. So what do you guys think? I think so far so good. I think we fixed a problem and didn't have to start over and waste materials. I think that this is going to be great. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with me. For today, this is it. Stay tuned for more when I definitely will show you the end project. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.